correct, students? So what we learnt last time, okay, now it's 2 days gap, right, before we learnt in the previous session. Children, what we learnt, how metal oxides are formed using this formula. Metal combines with oxygen to form metal oxide. Same way, non-metal oxide combines with oxygen to form non-metal oxide. And then we saw reaction between metal and non-metal. Correct? So how to form formula of metal oxide and non-metal oxide? Okay, we'll just repeat that little bit. Okay? See here. Please observe nicely. Children, ये आपका पीछा छोड़ने वाला नहीं है. So please learn it. I'm telling you again. Okay? चलिए. These are positive valences, positive ions. These are negative ions. Okay? Hypoxia. Hy for hydrogen, A for ammonium. This ammonium is a group of atoms, NH4 plus 1. Hydrogen is H plus 1. The rest all written in blue color. They are all metallic ions. Metallic ions. Alright? And they have tendency to lose electrons. So they are positively charged ions. Is that clear? Fine. So take, okay, here negative ions are there. High-chlorine. High stands for hydroxide. O stands for oxide. Correct? Now what I have circled, only these three are independent ion. Ion having single atom. Chloride, that is Cl minus 1. Sulfide, that is S minus 2. Alright? And oxide, that is O minus 2. The rest are in groups. Bicarbonate, HCO3 minus 1. Nitrate, NO3 minus 1. Sulfate, SO4 minus 2. It is minus 2. Carbonate, CO3 minus 2. Phosphate, you can see, it is also a group of atoms. These are single atoms. Yes, by gaining, they have gained electron and they have become negatively charged ions. Okay, so in these ions, you will find single atoms which have gained electrons. In this ion, you will find group of atoms. Alright, so mostly in positive ion, group is only one. एक ही group है. और negative ion में most of them are groups. And single atom ions are only 3. Is that clear to you? चलिए. Now I am talking about metal oxide. आपको metal oxide की formula चाहिए. तो pick up any metal from here. Let's say magnesium. तो Mg plus 2. यहां से तो हमें oxide ही लेना है. Fixed है. Oxide O minus 2. 2 minus 2. Same valence. सीधा join करो. Cross करने की जरूरत नहीं है. So MgO. This is molecular formula of magnesium oxide. Take another metal. Let's take sodium. Sodium is Na symbol और plus 1 में है. Oxide. Oxide is fixed. O minus 2. Valence is अलग है. So cross करिए. Na2 and O1. This is sodium oxide. Are you getting me? चलिए. Aluminium ले लेते हैं. Al plus 3. Oxide O minus 2. Valences are not equal, so you will have to cross it and write them as subscript. What will be the subscript of Al? 2. And what will be the subscript of O? 3. Al2O3. This is aluminium oxide. So very easily you get the formula of any metal oxide, because all metal oxides, as you see, are ionic compounds. They are ionic compounds. Alright? Children, any metal cannot react with metal. They cannot form ionic bond. Any metal cannot form ionic bond with another metal, because both of them needs to give electron. Ionic bond is formed only when one atom gives electron and other atom receives electron. Here both metal atom have tendency to give electrons, then who will receive? Same way, two non-metals cannot form ionic compound. Why? Because both the metals want to receive electrons. In formation of ionic compound, one has to give and other has to receive. That cannot happen between any two negative, any two non-metal, or between any two metals. Is that clear? Chaliye. So this is how you will get molecular formula of metal oxide. कितने मिलेंगे बताइए? How many metal oxides? Potassium oxide, sodium oxide, silver oxide, copper oxide, calcium oxide, ferrous oxide, zinc oxide, magnesium oxide, barium oxide, lead oxide, aluminium oxide and ferric oxide. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 metal oxides formula you will get from here. Okay? Chalo. Now non-metal oxide. Let's see. How to get formula of non-metal oxide. Children, I hope after learning the first session about this, alright, you must have formed the formulas. 140, 140, more than 100 chemical formulas you get from this valencies. Okay. Now I am going to classify them. जो 100 plus compounds मिलते हैं, उसमें से metal oxide कितने हैं, non-metal oxide कितने हैं, acids are how many, bases are how many, and salts are how many. Or how do you get formula of acid? How do you get formula of bases? How do you get formula of salts? Metal oxides या non-metal oxides. चलिए, non-metal oxide, ये ऑक्सीजन फिक्स है, ऑक्साइड का ऑक्सीजन फिक्स है. नॉन मेटल कौन सा है? ये क्लोरीन है, सल्फर है, ये कार्बन है, कार्बोनेट का कार्बन, फॉस्फोरस का फॉस्फेट, फॉस्फेट का फॉस्फोरस. सो कार्बन, क्लोरीन, फॉस्फोरस, देन नाइट्रोजन, नाइट्रेट में नाइट्रोजन है, नाइट्रोजन, ऑलराइट, सल्फर, बस इतने याद रखो. ओके, देयर आर फ्यू नॉन मेटल्स हियर. दे विल रिएक्ट विथ ऑक्सीजन टू फॉर्म नॉन मेटल ऑक्साइड. पहले बारी कार्बन की. चलो, as I said, they are going to share electron and form compound. So they are covalent compounds. और covalent compounds की फॉर्मूला डायरेक्टली आपको लर्न करनी है. चलो, carbon forms oxygen, combines with oxygen to form carbon dioxide as well as carbon monoxide. They are covalently bonded. They share electrons and form bond. Chlorine ClO2, ClO3 अथवा OCl ऐसे. Actually, chlorine is written first because it is less electronegative compared to oxygen. Alright, ऐसे कुछ कंपाउंड फॉर्म होते हैं. फॉस्फोरस के साथ P2O5, phosphorus combines with oxygen to form phosphorus pentoxide. Even P2O3, phosphorus trioxide is also formed. Nitrogen, NO2, nitrogen dioxide is formed by sharing of electrons between two atoms of oxygen and one atom of nitrogen. NO is also formed, nitric oxide, or you can say nitrogen monoxide. One means mono. N2O5, nitrogen pentoxide. Sulfur trioxide is formed and sulfur dioxide is formed. Please note this in your book and remember all this. If you don't remember this, it's okay, because hardly we are going to use that chlorine non-metal oxide. Yeah, most used will be carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, this won't be much used in 9th and 10th. Okay, so please do remember carbon dioxide is CO2, carbon monoxide is CO, nitrogen dioxide is NO2, nitric oxide, or you can say nitrogen monoxide, is NO, sulfur trioxide is SO3, and sulfur dioxide is SO2. Is that clear? Chali. So now we are going to see acids. How to get, we get acha. So only few. Nitrogen combines with oxygen to form oxide of nitrogen 1, chlorine, oxide of chlorine, carbon, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide 3, sulfur and phosphorus. So only 5 you will have to remember here as well. Okay. Now acid. Please be careful. Try to understand, children. It's easy. In acid, the positive ion is fixed, and that is hydrogen. Positive ion is fixed, hydrogen. And from negative ion, we have to make selection. Alright? What you can select? One is chloride, another is nitrate. So -1 में से chloride and nitrate you can choose to form the formula of acid. Here sulfate and carbonate. Sulfate and carbonate. And here phosphate. So 2, 2 and 1, 5. These are the 5 negative ions that can use in formation of molecular formula of acid. लेकिन okay 5 है तो I am writing 5 times H plus 1. क्योंकि हर एक एसिड में H plus 1 आयन प्रेजेंट होता ही है. Alright. Now पहला वाला क्लोराइड Cl minus 1. Next one nitrate NO3 minus 1. Sulfate SO4 minus 2. Carbonate CO3 minus 2. And phosphate PO4 minus 3. Is that clear? चलिए अब फॉर्मूला क्या बन गई? +1 -1 सीधा ज्वाइन करो. That is HCl. +1 -1 सेम सीधा ज्वाइन करो. HNO3. +1 and 2 different. Subscript cross करो. 2 will be subscripts of H. H2. SO4 का subscript 1 होगा. No need to write. So ये दो अलग होने, though they are different, no need of using extra bracket. चलिए 1 2 so cross करिए. H2 and CO3 just one time. So CO3, no need of bracket. Yeah, different 3 and 1. So 3 will be subscript of H. H3 and PO4 is one time only. So write only PO4. Correct? अब इसका chemical name. I'll talk about chemical name. What is the chemical name of this compound? ये हाइड्रोजन है, ये क्लोराइड है. So name of this compound is hydrogen chloride. I'll write here hydrogen chloride. Okay? चलिए, what is the chemical name of this second formula? H for hydrogen, NO3 nitrate. So the name of this is hydrogen nitrate. Bolo, what will be the formula, name of this compound? Chemical name? H for, correct, hydrogen. And SO4 minus 2 sulfate. So that is hydrogen sulfate. उसी तरह hydrogen carbonate. Okay, I'll write here hydrogen carbonate. And this is hydrogen phosphate. Hydrogen phosphate. Is that clear to you? सर आप तो कुछ एसिड की बात कर रहे हैं, एसिड जैसा तो कुछ नाम ही नहीं आया है ना. चल रहा है ये क्लोराइड, इसका नाम, ये एसिड है. दिस इज ऑल्सो एसिड. ऑल 5 आर एसिड चिल्ड्रन. दे आर ऑल एसिड. उसका इंडस्ट्रियल नेम है एसिड. उसका केमिकल नेम है हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड. ये क्लोराइड से हिंट मिलेगा. हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड. हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड. इंडस्ट्री में हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड कंपाउंड को इस नाम से जाना जाता है. चलिए नाइट्रेट, हाइड्रोजन नाइट्रेट. सो फ्रॉम नाइट्रेट द वर्ड कम्स नाइट्रिक. आराम से हिंट मिल जाती है, नाइट्रिक एसिड. हाइड्रोजन सल्फेट, सल्फेट से मिलता है सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड. हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट, कार्बोनेट से मिलता है कार्बोनिक एसिड. हाइड्रोजन फॉस्फेट, फॉस्फेट से नाम मिलता है फॉस्फोरिक एसिड. Did you understand? So that's how you get the molecular formula of acid. चलिए सिर्फ मैं उसका इंडस्ट्रियल नेम रख देता हूं. I'm just leaving its industrial name. This is PO4 minus 3, phosphate ion. You want to know what is the molecular formula of sulfuric acid. Acid means H plus 1 is always there. Now acid may, you know, chloride, nitrate, sulfate, carbonate, yeah, phosphate. From this 5 you have to choose one. From the name you will get the hint. Sulfuric acid. So what should you choose? Chloride, nitrate, sulfate, carbonate, or phosphate? What? Correct? Sulfate. And what is sulfate formula? SO4 minus 2. So write here SO4 minus 2. Valences are not equal. So cross it and write them as subscript. 2 will be the subscript of H. Subscript means here you have to write down sulfate ka subscript 1 hoga, and 1 normally we do not write, so only write SO4. So this is the formula of sulfuric acid. Now you want the formula of carbonic acid. All right. एसिड का नाम सुनते ही हम पता है कि वो आयनिक कंपाउंड में पॉजिटिव आयन है H plus 1. Correct? Now you want to know what will be the negative ion. See the name, carbonic. बोलिए directly. Yes, carbonate. Carbonate is here. CO3 minus 2. Cross कर दीजिए. H2 और CO3 just one time. So only CO3 you write. Okay, nitric acid. Now acid has, so H plus 1 ion is always present. From nitric, you come to know we have to take nitrate, you get hint. So nitrate is NO3 minus 1. So NO3 minus 1. 1, 1 equal valence. सीधा join करी दो. सीधा join करो, right? HNO3. So that is the molecular formula of acid. ऐसे hydrochloric acid का HCl है and phosphoric acid का H3PO4 है. So this is how you can remember the molecular formula or chemical formula of any acid. Alright. There are other types of acids as well. Organic acids, citric acid and all that. Okay. Acetic acid, methanoic acid. There are plenty of organic acids. But uski formula, one of the chapter. Okay. I think last chapter of chemistry, that you will learn. And that is also very easy. Anyway. So got how to get acids? How to get acids? जब भी एसिड का नाम आया आपको कौन सा पॉजिटिव आयन लेना है? हाइड्रोजन. एंड नेगेटिव नॉट ऑल, ओनली 5 आर सिलेक्टेड फ्रॉम हियर. नाउ बेसिस या जिसे कहते हैं अल्काली. बेस एक केमिकल सब्सटेंस है. दैट ग्रुप ऑफ सब्सटेंसेस आर कॉल्ड बेसिस. कौन सा? सुनो, जैसे एसिड में पॉजिटिव आयन को हमने फिक्स कर दिया था, बेसिस में ये नेगेटिव आयन हाइड्रोक्साइड -1 वो फिक्स है. से दिस OH -1, OH -1, OH -1, OH -1, OH -1. How many times I have written? 5. क्योंकि हाइड्रोजन हमने 5 टाइम लिखा तो मैं हाइड्रोक्साइड भी 5 टाइम लिखूंगा. बट फॉर राइटिंग हाइड्रोजन 5 times there was some reason, because only 5 negative ions you get. Now the question is, इसके सामने पॉजिटिव आयन कौन सा आएगा? Anything, anyone, even hydrogen and ammonium. But we will avoid this too. We will take only metals. We will take only metals because hydrogen and ammonium, they are not metals. So any metal you can take here. Any metal. Because all metals have the atoms of metals convert into positively charged ions. So ये सब positive है. तो बोलिए, पोटेशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, सिल्वर हाइड्रोक्साइड, कॉपर हाइड्रोक्साइड, कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, फेरस हाइड्रोक्साइड, जिंक हाइड्रोक्साइड, मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, बेरियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, लीड हाइड्रोक्साइड, एल्यूमिनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, फेरिक हाइड्रोक्साइड. इन शॉर्ट, these are all metal hydroxide. Metal hydroxide. Any metal hydroxide, they are called bases. And if these bases are dissolved in water, they are called alkalis. Like you have sugar and put sugar into water, dissolve it, so you get sugar solution. You may take salt, put in water, dissolve it, you get salt solution. Like that you can take base, that chemical substance, base, any base, कोई भी metal hydroxide ले लो, add in water, it gets dissolved, alright, and that solution is called alkali. It is called aqueous solution of base. ठीक है. Now I'll choose few metals. I've got many options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can get 12 bases. Even hydrogen hydroxide, which is water, is a base. Ammonium hydroxide, it is also base. But I am picking up only the metal hydroxides. ठीक है? सर आप तो बोल रहे हैं कि मेटल हाइड्रोक्साइड हो तो ही बेस कहे, तो फिर एमोनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड को क्यों बेस कह रहे हैं? We'll see that. Okay, though this is not a metal. There are few exceptional cases here. चलिए, यहां से कौन सा पसंद करना चाहोगे? चलिए, पोटेशियम. So potassium is K+1. I'll choose 2 from here, calcium and magnesium. Ca+2, magnesium Mg+2. Alright, यहां से दोनों सिलेक्ट कर लेते हैं. Al+3, Fe+3. चलिए, 1 1 सीधा ज्वाइन KOH. 2 1 क्रॉस करना पड़ेगा. So 1 will be the subscript of Ca, no need to write. OH का सबस्क्रिप्ट 2 होगा, so उसको कंपलसरी ब्रैकेट में लिखना होगा, और twice. Yes, 2 and 1 not equal. 1 will be subscript of magnesium Mg and 2 will be subscript of OH. OH में 2 एटम है, ऑक्सीजन और हाइड्रोजन, so you have to put compulsory in bracket and then write 2 outside it. Yeah, 3 1 not equal, so Al will have 1 and OH will have thrice. All right. Same with Fe1 and OH thrice. What is the chemical name of this? Simple. ये potassium है, ये hydroxide है. So chemical name is potassium hydroxide. This is calcium and this is hydroxide. So chemical name of this is calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, aluminium hydroxide, ferric hydroxide. So metal hydroxide. यहाँ metal का कोई भी नाम दे दो. So that is base. And when dissolved in water, it is called alkali. Is that clear to you? Have you understood? Fine. So what we saw, metal oxide, non-metal oxide, acids and bases, how to get the formula. Now the last one are salts. All right, please pay attention. Sir, 100+ molecular formula हमने लिखी है, सही में लिखी है. Okay, so only 5 acids, few oxides, few non-metal oxides, and few bases. The rest all are salts. बाकी के सारे salts है. देखो. Now what to do? In acid we use hydrogen. Forget it. In base, compulsory one ion we used is hydroxide. सारे oxides में we used oxygen. That means oxide. Are you getting me? ये 3 को छोड़ दो. In the formation of, this was used repeatedly in formation of acid. This was used repeatedly. Negative ion fixed ही था hydroxide, और oxide में O-2 fixed ही था. ये 3 को छोड़ दो. अब आपको जो मेटल चाहे ले लो. से पोटेशियम क्लोराइड, पोटेशियम बाइकार्बोनेट, पोटेशियम नाइट्रेट, पोटेशियम सल्फाइड, पोटेशियम सल्फेट, पोटेशियम कार्बोनेट, पोटेशियम phosphate. These are salts formed with potassium and negative ion. Now you can start with this. Sodium chloride, sodium bicarbonate, sodium nitrate, sodium sulfide, sodium sulfate, sodium carbonate, sodium phosphate. These are all salts. If you can start with silver, then copper. So you have got plenty of salt. चलिए, क्या काम करते हैं? हम कुछ ले लेते हैं. ओके, सोडियम Na+1, यहां से कोई भी ले लिया. कार्बोनेट CO3-2. नेक्स्ट मैग्नीशियम Mg+2, यहां से कोई भी ले लिया. बाइकार्बोनेट HCO3-1. आई होप आपको पता है बाइकार्बोनेट HCO3-1. प्लीज राइट देम 5 टाइम्स. बाइकार्बोनेट HCO3-1, HCO3-1, बाइकार्बोनेट HCO3-. ऐसे लिख के प्रैक्टिस करो. You will, within a bit, you will learn it by heart. I'm telling you, but you will have to write this repeatedly, like small children. Okay? Sure. Aluminium Al+3, यहां से कोई भी ले लो. चलो, phosphate PO4 minus 3. I'll repeat now. Sodium Na plus 1, लेकिन minus 1 वाला नहीं, minus 2 वाला नहीं, minus 1 वाला, NO3 minus 1. I repeat, magnesium Mg plus and chloride Cl minus 1. बस ना, चलो सेम वैलेंसीज आर नॉट इक्वल, तो आपको क्रॉस करना पड़ेगा. Na का सबस्क्रिप्ट 2 लिखना पड़ेगा, कार्बोनेट का 1 ही है, सो नो नीड ऑफ ब्रैकेट. Na2CO3, the name of this compound is sodium carbonate. चलिए अलग अलग वैलेंसीज है, क्रॉस करो. मैग्नीशियम का 1 which we are not writing, HCO3 का twice, so all 3, that whole formula has to be written in bracket and then outside the bracket S subscript 2. Magnesium bicarbonate, aluminium phosphate, here equal, so सीधा ज्वाइन करो Al और PO4. सबस्क्रिप्ट लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, don't forget to write this subscript, वो तो है ही पहले से. So this is aluminium phosphate. चलो +1 -1 सीधा ज्वाइन करो NaNO3. And what is the name of this salt? Sodium nitrate. Okay, +2 and 1 different, so Mg1, no need to write 1, or Cl2, Cl or 2 will be substituted. This is magnesium chloride. I have written 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 salts only, but you know how many you can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 से 7 मिल सकता है. यहाँ 3, 6, now 10 and 12. 12 sevens are 84. 84 salts की फॉर्मूला आपको यहाँ से मिल सकती है. I have written only 5. So today in your homework, please write metal oxide. सारे मेटल ऑक्साइड की फॉर्मूला जो भी बनती है यहाँ से. ऑक्साइड फिक्स है, मेटल यहाँ अलग अलग ले सकते हैं. देन नॉन मेटल ऑक्साइड कुछ ही है, और मैंने यहाँ नोट डाउन करने को बोला आपको बुक में, सो डू दैट. ओके, देन एसिड्स ओनली 5. देन बेसिस, बेसिस आर आल्सो फ्यू, 3 या 12 bases you will get. And then salts which are 84 in number. So have a good practice of it. All right. So what we had seen in previous video, children, first metal plus oxygen gives metal oxide. Second, non-metal plus oxygen gives non-metal oxide. And then we also saw some reaction between metal and non-metal, metal and non-metal. All right. It gives you salt. Metal and non-metals mostly gives you salt. Okay. Now we proceed further. Now fourth, I'm writing like this because I had written first, second, third in that video. Okay. So now fourth. All right. Metal oxide, when dissolved in water, metal oxide when reacts with water, it gives you metal hydroxide. It gives you metal hydroxide. And what are metal hydroxides called? Bases. So it gives you base. All right. Now you want one formula of metal oxide. So pick up any metal. Let's take sodium. तो नाम ही लिख दूं मैं यहाँ, सोडियम और सोडियम ऑक्साइड. So which metal oxide we have chosen? Sodium oxide. Next reactant, water. We know water, the formula plus. Formula of water is H2O. What about sodium oxide? If you don't know, write the valency of sodium, Na plus 1. Write the valency of oxide, O minus 2. Cross it, so Na2O1. Na2O1. So that's the formula. Correct? What you are going to get? Metal hydroxide. Which metal is present here? Sodium. So which will be the base? Sodium hydroxide. Metal की जगह पे सोडियम लिख दो. Sodium hydroxide. बोलिए फॉर्मूला क्या होगी सोडियम की? Na plus 1 आयन. हाइड्रोक्साइड ये रहा OH minus 1. सीधा ज्वाइन करो. So that gives you NaOH. Are you getting me? So this is how you got sodium hydroxide. This is how you got sodium hydroxide. Let's balance it by trial and error method. Sodium, 2 atoms. Here it is only 1. 1 ones are 1. So you write here 2. Correct? You can't write as subscript, otherwise formula will change. Now oxygen became 2. Here 1 and 1. 2. Hydrogen also became 2, H2. So now this is a balanced chemical equation. Is that clear to you? Alright. Children, I'll do one thing. I won't do balancing right now. In today's video, we'll see all the reactions. And you know, if this is not balanced, it is called skeletal equation. Skeletal equation of that chemical reaction. ये chemical reaction का ये skeletal equation. So today I'll write only the skeletal equation, and in the next video we can see the balancing. Alright? चलिए. Second example. Because balancing takes lot of time. Fine. And there are 3 methods I told you. So we have to learn all 3. Next metal. Which one you want to choose? Aluminium? Okay. So aluminium. Metal chosen is aluminium. So the compound that you are going to take is aluminium oxide. Aluminium oxide. Fine. We are going to react with, okay, aluminium oxide की formula. Al plus 3. Oxide O minus 2. Al2O3. Al2O3. Plus water, you know the formula H2O. Water. When metal oxide is dissolved in water, you get metal hydroxide. Oxide turns into hydroxide. Metal oxide dissolved in water, you get metal hydroxide. So here, which metal is present? Aluminium. So aluminium hydroxide will be formed. Correct? चलिए. This is what you will have to remember. ये आपको सब याद रखना होगा. चलो. Aluminium is Al plus 3 and hydroxide OH minus 1. Al1 OH thrice. Al1 OH thrice. देखो, your skeletal equation is ready. Then you can balance. Okay, fine. Today we have to see many reactions. Fourth one हमने देखा. Okay, metal oxide combining with water. We'll see one more of this. Are you finding it easy? Are you getting it? But for that you have to be very clear. आपके mind में ये होना चाहिए, दिमाग में होना चाहिए. चलो. Let's select from here. Which one? Zinc. All right. Zinc metal choose किया तो zinc oxide लेने वाले हैं. और उस zinc oxide को क्या करने वाले हैं? We are going to dissolve in water. So what you are going to get? Oxide will transform into hydroxide, zinc hydroxide, which is also called base. And if it is dissolved in water, it is also called alkali. Let's see the formula of zinc oxide. Zinc is Zn. Here Zn plus 2 में है. और oxide is here minus 2 में है. अरे valencies are same. सीधा join कर दो. ZnO. This is the formula of zinc oxide. चलिए water. H2O. चलिए जिंक हाइड्रोक्साइड. जिंक का Zn plus 2 ऑलरेडी पता है. हाइड्रोक्साइड का OH minus 1 क्रॉस कर लीजिए. Zn1 और OH twice. This is zinc hydroxide. So you can say zinc oxide combines with water to form zinc hydroxide. This is just a skeletal equation. You have to also write the state: solid, liquid, gaseous state, aqueous state. जो भी state लिखना है, but that we'll see later. All right, understood? Okay. So first 4 we have seen. Metal oxide when dissolved in water gives metal hydroxide, and that metal hydroxide is nothing but base. So metal oxide when dissolved in water gives base. Now we are going to see fifth one, and that is non-metal oxide when dissolved in water. Metal oxide when dissolved in water gave you base, and non-metal oxide when dissolved in water gives you acid. Very interesting, children. जरा देख लेना please. First, let's take carbon non-metal oxide. मुझे non-metal oxide चाहिए. Non-metal oxide. पहले मैं ले रहा हूं कार्बन. तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड दोनों है. But carbon monoxide is not insoluble in water. Carbon dioxide is soluble to some extent. So carbon dioxide plus water. Water की फॉर्मूला पता है आपको H2O. और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की फॉर्मूला आपको याद रखना होगा, मैंने बोला था, because it is covalent compound. So CO2. You are going to get acid. Ek gacho. Now see, acid. I'm missing those 2 terms, gacho and banglu. Yes, when you are present, I love to speak those 2 words, but in video I can't. But Today by mistake I said. All right. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, चिल्ड्रन एसिड में सिर्फ 5 है, ओनली 5, क्लोराइड, नाइट्रेट, सल्फेट, कार्बोनेट, फॉस्फेट। इफ इट इज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, क्या आपको क्लोराइड मिलेगा, क्या नाइट्रोजन वाला नाइट्रेट मिलेगा, क्लोरीन वाला क्लोराइड, नाइट्रोजन वाला नाइट्रेट, सल्फर वाला सल्फेट, कार्बन वाला कार्बोनेट, क्या फॉस्फोरस वाला फॉस्फेट, कौन सा लेना होगा, कार्बन वाला कार्बोनेट। सो दिस इज कार्बोनेट, दैट मीन्स कार्बोनिक एसिड, कार्बोनिक एसिड। नाउ इट्स टाइम टू राइट फॉर्मूला। एसिड है सो H+1 आयन फिक्स, और कार्बोनेट इज CO3-2, क्रॉस कर लीजिए, सो H2CO3, carbonic acid is formed. This is the reaction. Non-metal oxide dissolves in water to form acid. Is that clear to you? चलिए next. Second example. हम अब सल्फर ले लेते हैं, सल्फर, सल्फर, सल्फर ट्राइऑक्साइड, डाइऑक्साइड नहीं, सल्फर ट्राइऑक्साइड लेना होगा। नाम से ही फॉर्मूला पता चल गया, S फॉर सल्फर, O3 फॉर ट्राइऑक्साइड, वाटर में डिसॉल्व करना है, सो H2O, और आपको मिलने वाला है एसिड, क्योंकि दिस इज सल्फर इज नॉन मेटल एंड दिस इज नॉन मेटल ऑक्साइड, व्हेन डिसॉल्व इन वाटर गिव्स एसिड। अब बोलिए इसमें कौन सा नॉन मेटल प्रेजेंट है, सल्फर, तो सल्फर में क्या आएगा, क्लोरीन वाला क्लोराइड, नाइट्रोजन वाला नाइट्रेट, सल्फर वाला सल्फेट, कार्बन वाला कार्बोनेट, या फॉस्फोरस वाला फॉस्फेट, okay, sulfur wala sulfate, so this will give you sulfate, that means sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid। अब फॉर्मूला H+1 एसिड में प्रेजेंट, सल्फेट SO4-2, क्रॉस कर लीजिए, H2SO4-1, so this is how acid is formed। all right, one thing you have to note and note very nicely, children, मैंने कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड लिया था, इट डिसॉल्व्स इन वाटर, बट आई डिड नॉट टेक कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड बिकॉज इट डजंट डिसॉल्व इन वाटर। यह सल्फर ट्राइऑक्साइड डिसॉल्व्स इन वाटर एंड सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड एज वेल डिसॉल्व इन वाटर, सो सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड प्लस H2O आल्सो गिव्स व्हाट, यू माइट से सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड, और फॉर्मूला क्या है, H2SO4। चिल्ड्रन थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना, दिस इज नॉट सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड, दिस इज sulfurous acid, this is sulfurous acid, yes, sulfur trioxide when dissolves in water gives you sulfuric acid, तो वो बराबर फॉर्मूला मिलेगा, लेकिन sulfur dioxide dissolves in water gives sulfurous acid। obviously the molecular formula of sulfur trioxide and sulfur dioxide is different, so the molecular formula of sulfuric acid and sulfurous acid are also going to be different। what is the change in the formula, here O3, here O2, सल्फर एटम्स तो सेम है लेकिन ऑक्सीजन एटम एक कम है, तो वही सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड की फॉर्मूला में O4 है, वो 4 निकाल दीजिए, एक कम कर दीजिए, and H2SO3। this is the trick to do it, all right, so sulfuric acid is H2SO4, sulfurous acid is H2SO3। sulfurous acid you get when sulfur dioxide is dissolved in water, sulfuric acid you get when sulfur trioxide is dissolved in water। is that clear to you? Sure। next let's take sulfur and carbon we took, nitrogen, nitrogen dioxide, nitrogen dioxide when dissolved in water, H2O, dissolved in water gives, okay, this is nitrogen, that is non-metal, ये non-metal nitrogen है, dioxide, ये water। अब हम कहेंगे कि एसिड मिलेगा, कौन सा एसिड, नाइट्रोजन इज नॉन-मेटल, सो नाइट्रेट, एसिड में H+1 होता है, नाइट्रेट में NO3-1, सीधा जॉइंट, सो आपको फॉर्मूला मिल गई, और ये नाइट्रिक एसिड है, दिस इज नाइट्रिक एसिड, और HNO3, करेक्ट। चिल्ड्रन यहां कुछ अलग है, ये दोनों डिसॉल्व नहीं होंगे, आपको पता होना चाहिए, दिस इज नॉट फिजिबल, नाइट्रोजन डाइऑक्साइड व्हेन यू डिसॉल्व इन वाटर इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू गिव यू नाइट्रिक एसिड. तो कब नाइट्रिक एसिड मिलेगा? दिस एडिशन हैज टू बी डन इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. सो यहां ऑक्सीजन वर्क्स एंड ये नहीं, यू गेट नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड आल्सो या नाइट्रोजन मोनोऑक्साइड. दो प्रोडक्ट मिलते हैं. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? सो दिस इज द what we call skeletal equation for this. Nitrogen dioxide dissolves in water in presence of oxygen to produce nitric acid and nitric oxide. ये nitric acid and this is nitric oxide, also called nitrogen monoxide. Is that clear? We'll see its balancing later. I hope you understood. Fine. So 5 we saw. Now 6th one. Very interesting. 6th and 7th, two things we are going to see. 6th, acid plus base. Acid plus base gives you what? Let us see. एक एसिड ले लो. चलिए क्लोराइड वाला ले लेते, वो बेस्ट एग्जांपल है. सो हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड. हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड. चलिए बेस ले लीजिए. पता है ना हाइड्रोक्साइड, कोई भी. पोटेशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. चलिए पोटेशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. फाइन. अब फॉर्मूला क्या बनेगी? एसिड में H+1 है. हाइड्रोक्लोरिक मींस क्लोराइड, IHCl. सो फॉर्मूला बन गई HCl. पोटेशियम इज K+1. हाइड्रोक्साइड इज OH-1 +1 सेम. सो KOH, excuse me. अब क्या मिलेगा? चिल्ड्रन, केमिकल रिएक्शन हो रहा है. सो आयोनाइजेशन विल टेक प्लेस. इसके दो आयन अलग पड़ेंगे, H+1 और Cl-1. दिस टू आयन्स विल बी सेपरेटेड, बॉन्ड विल ब्रेक. इसके भी दो आयन सेपरेट होंगे. हम लिख देते हैं उसके नीचे K+1 और OH-1. सो HCl का बॉन्ड ब्रेक हुआ और हाइड्रोजन आयन और क्लोराइड आयन मिला. सेम वे द बॉन्ड बिटवीन पोटेशियम एंड हाइड्रोक्साइड breaks and you get potassium ion and hydroxide ion. Now children, is the positive ion of hydrochloric acid combines with negative ion of potassium hydroxide and positive ion of potassium hydroxide combines with negative ion of hydrochloric acid. So आप simply cross कर दीजिए. You simply cross it and write the formula. HOH, that is water children. H2O. H+1 OH-1. So someone may write like this HOH, but that is water. So this is plus H2O. और ये compound K+1 and Cl-1. So that is KCl. So KCl. Children, salt or chloride, sorry, metal or chloride. This is salt and this is water. So remember, when acid reacts with base, you get salt plus water. These are the two products that you get. All right? Chaliye, let's see another one. Let's take nitric acid. Nitrate wala. Nitric acid. और सॉल्ट सॉरी बेस कौन सा ले ले? कैल्शियम. चलो कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. नाउ सिंस यू हैव लर्न, मैं यही लिख देता हूं इसके दो आयंस. पहले फॉर्मूला बनाता हूं. नाइट्रिक एसिड. एसिड सो H+1 इज देयर. नाइट्रिक मींस नाइट्रेट NO3-1. इसके कैल्शियम मींस Ca+2 है ना, Ca+2. और हाइड्रोक्साइड मींस OH-1. अब दोनों की फॉर्मूला लिख देते हैं. +1 -1 सीधा जोड़ दो HNO3. या 2 and 1 क्रॉस करो Ca1OH twice. Ca1OH twice. अब इसकी फॉर्मूला HOH that is water और CaNO3 Ca+2 और NO3-1. वैलेंसीज आर नॉट सेम. क्रॉस करो Ca1NO3 twice. CaNO3 twice. और this is HOH is nothing but water and formula right is H2O. This is calcium nitrate. इसका नाम क्या होगा? ये कैल्शियम है और ये नाइट्रेट है. So name of this salt is calcium nitrate, and you got water. Is that clear to you? So when acid reacts with base, you get salt and water. One more. Third example. Let's see. Acid. Which acid? All right. Let's take phosphoric acid. All right. Phosphoric acid. और कौन सा बेस ले ले? एल्यूमिनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. Aluminium hydroxide. Okay. Acid. So H plus 1 is there. Phosphoric means phosphate. So PO4 minus 3. इसकी फॉर्मूला क्या बनेगी? H3PO4. H3PO4 plus. Alright. अब एल्यूमिनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. एल्यूमिनियम is Al plus 3 और हाइड्रोक्साइड is OH minus 1. O Al1 OH thrice. Al1OH thrice. वो जो सॉल्ट बनने वाला है वो ये +3 -3. सो सीधा ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं एल्यूमिनियम और फॉस्फेट को. सो AlPO4 प्लस ये तो वाटर मिलेगा H2O. सो यू गॉट एल्यूमिनियम phosphate, that is the salt, and water. Is that clear to you? Sure. Yes. Now seventh one and the last one that we are going to see here today is salt plus salt. 7. Salt plus salt gives new salts. Let's see what is happening. Take any salt. Okay, calcium and chloride. So name of the salt is calcium chloride. Another salt, sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate. Any metal in there. Have a good practice of writing the chemical formula of salt. Chalo, calcium Ca plus 2, chloride Cl minus 1, Ca1 Cl2. That is the formula of calcium chloride. Sodium carbonate, sodium Na plus 1, carbonate CO3 minus 2. ये आपको आना चाहिए प्लीज. So Na2CO3 once, Na2 और CO3 one time, so that we won't write. चलिए चल रहा यहाँ क्रॉस होने वाला है ना. कैल्शियम +2 कार्बोनेट -2 सीधा ज्वाइन कर दो CaCO3. दूसरा सोडियम और क्लोराइड 1 सीधा ज्वाइन होगा +1 -1 balance is equal, so NaCl. So you got other two. This is calcium carbonate and this is sodium chloride. Are you getting me? So two new salts are formed. Is that clear to you? Sure. So this is how salt plus salt gives two new salts. We are going to see some formula in the chapter when we do. So balancing is still left. Balancing we should have good practice. So tomorrow's video, first we'll see balancing of equations and then types of chemical reactions. There are 4 types of chemical reactions. We'll learn about them. But till then, bye bye.